Here's somebody, so I gotta mute. Let's see. Oh, it's Mr. Sid. He must have just joined us. Awesome. That's going to be the problem too. People will be joining, and so, but we'll go. Can everybody hear me? Thumbs up? Okay, good. Yay. All right, I'm going to share the screen right now. So let me change this over. I'm going to put this one right here. Share screen. Okay, so you all can see this, right? I'm going to hit, I have to play. I can make it play. It's underneath that. Just a second, sorry. I'm trying to hit play. If I can't get it to play, then I'll just go up here. There it is. Play. All right, here we go. It's about duplication. Okay, Plexus Ambassador Training. Tickled Pink, welcome to our team. So this is kind of some basic training for all of you. Those of you that have been ambassadors longer are going to already know a lot of this stuff, but it's really good review. So it's really good for you even to listen to every week because we're trying to be duplicatable so we can share with others. Okay? So the next slide here, it's talking about duplication. So, and like I said, for those of you that just joined, we are going to be changing this format in 2 weeks when everybody can get the new welcome pack. There's there'll be $16.99 for us to buy, and after that, this will be all different. Okay, so this first one, the 6 emails from the Files and Tickled Pink team. Tonight I'll go in there and I'll tag them and kind of bring up the ones I'm talking about that you need to do. When you have somebody join, you want to have them know about these. I usually go ahead and have people, I kind of introduce them in Tickled Pink, and then I make sure they understand about the file section, and that kind of in their spare times, they can just go through there and read some of those files in there. We want to add them, make sure they're added to our Tickled Pink team, and when you add them, you're going to want to introduce them. And our Tickled Pink team is only for ambassadors, okay? So you don't want to add anybody that's maybe a customer. That's not for this page, okay? So, and then when you add them, you want to welcome them. So grab a picture from their Facebook or wherever and just say, welcome to our team. You know, everybody, let's welcome them. And can everybody mute that's on? Let's see. No, we got a little more. Anyway, then you want to add them to our Tickled Pink testimonials. This is our team page for customers and potential ambassadors to be added. And this is a huge tool for people, okay? Oops, we're clanking. Trying to see here. Okay, train and equip your ambassadors to be successful and follow this system. We're gonna start doing 3-way calls. So when you sign up somebody, even if they don't wanna do it as a business, they wanna get the wholesale price, you want to just say, you know, when would be a good time in the next few days that I could schedule a 3-way call with you and my upline, my person that shared it with me, and she can answer any questions and help you and guide you. And this call is only like 5 minutes long. It's just kind of a welcome to our team and to answer questions. It's all about them. And we're going to start that this year because everybody else that's a diamond and all the other people, other teams, that's what they're doing, and it's really helping their team like grow. Okay, so and we want to encourage them and help them with their first Facebook post. The one I normally like them to do is when they get their welcome pack, just take a picture of it and then put it right on their Facebook page and say, look at my new welcome pack. I just got all my Plexus stuff. I'm so excited for my journey, and I would love if you would join with me. Something like that. Very simple, but that kind of helps them. You want to make sure we're teaching them to turn their auto qualifications on and to be sure to sign your ambassadors with a welcome pack. When you have somebody join and they don't buy a welcome pack, it's not really wise because they need to be on this product. to make it really make a difference. And the welcome pack is the least expensive way for them to get on these products. And they have 60 days to do it. And we never, ever want that 60 days to go, to pass. So when I sign anybody up, I write it on my calendar the day I sign them if they don't buy a welcome pack. Because I want to make sure you could even go 2 months ahead or wherever and make sure that they don't go past this day or whatever, however you want to do your calendar. But you got to watch that day. And if you forget, you can go in your back office and look under on your report, under reports, genealogy. You can see their sign-up date. A simple way to grow your points fast is to have everyone turn their auto qual on. Educate your ambassadors about auto qualifications from the very beginning of their business. We're going to talk about this in just a minute when we keep moving, so I'm going to keep moving. All ambassadors on our team must be a product of the product. When you invest in your business, you are more willing to commit to seeing it succeed. Sorry, that's a tongue twister. Seeing it can succeed. You want your team members committed from day one. A small financial investment, $99 or even $199, can be huge in securing your team's member for the long haul. So this might seem like a lot of money, but to start a new business, like yesterday at the BMW dealer, the BMW, that's my old car that we're having to sell. But at the Lexus dealership, we were figuring out my yearly, what I made this last year, and oh my gosh, you guys, it was over, let me see, how do I do it? Six figures? Is that right? No, 6, 7, 8 I don't know. Over $100,000, okay, in 1 year. And I invested $199. Okay, so that's exciting. Okay, Facebook. We're going to talk a little bit about Facebook. This is something that I have completely grown my business on. So we need to duplicate, and duplicate. So we need to help people understand that Facebook is not a scary thing. And it's a great resource for people. If you're consistent and persistent, familiarity breeds comfort. So when they see Plexus, the more they see Plexus, the more they're going to go, I think I'm willing to try that. It takes 4 to 6 exposures for a person to even want to try something. So don't feel like people are going to get sick of your post. You know what? They're your friends and family on Facebook, the ones that you have on there. If they can't be excited for what you're doing and understand you're doing this to help others, then I don't think they're that great of a friend, because you put up with their post about their cat and their food and all the other things they put on. They can easily scroll through it if they don't want to read it. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Most people read our Plexus posts. Our Plexus posts are boring. They are good stories. They're related to health. They're related to things that people are dealing with. So people are reading them even if they're not liking them. So do not get your feelings hurt if you're posting and you're not getting any likes, or you maybe get 1 like. Believe me from experience that people are reading your posts, and you'll run into them in town or at church or somewhere, and they'll say, wow, I've been reading those posts. Have they ever liked anything? No. So just kind of remember that. Don't worry about offending others. Belief and blessings. Those who post the most frequently are the most successful. This is key. Post strategically and don't spam your friends. So we don't want to post a lot of things that look like advertisement, like just copying things down. We want to make it personal. At Super Saturday, they did a big, long talk on this, and even in our new success guide that you guys are going to get, it's beautiful. It is just amazing. You are going to learn. This is going to blow your mind, this thing right here. But in here, they have a whole section on Facebook, and it really talks a lot about it, about just talking throughout your day, kind of what you're doing throughout your day, and then kind of just throw in how you're feeling, and just live Plexus means you're just kind of sharing how you're living, but how you're living differently from before you had Plexus. So I'm really liking how our team is really changing in this aspect. I'm seeing everybody starting to do this more. Don't really post your website anymore on Facebook, or even linked to, even in the comments, because truthfully, if they want to go on your Facebook, if they want to go on your website, they can message you. They can find out how to do it. When we post our Facebook, our address, it's making it look a lot like sales, and we don't want that. We want people to know we're trying to help them understand what this is. Don't share posts, make them your own. So don't just always hit share, and then it takes you, when you hit share, it takes that person's name with that post. So what you want to do, you can highlight and copy it, and then you can grab the picture and put it onto your desktop. And then when you go to put it onto your page, make sure you give credit to who that came from. Like, my friend Cassie just wrote this amazing post this morning, and I'm so happy for her, and then post what Cassie wrote and put her picture in there. Don't post something with the picture and make it look like you wrote it. Make sure you're giving everybody, who wrote it, whatever. Another thing I'm going to put tonight, Sarah Wenzel and I, we talked about it today. She was kind of showing me a little more, and it's called Tiny Torch. And I'm going to do a training video on it after I do this meeting here. And it is amazing for your posts for Facebook. So what you guys need to start doing on Facebook is any Plexus post or testimonial or even a educational post. I want you to, if you look really carefully on the corner of your Facebook on the post itself, there's a little V. If you click that V, it will say save post, save link. If you click that, it gets saved, and then over in underneath your name where you have different things underneath there, it'll say saved. And if you click saved, it has all those saved things that you saved. So instead of having to scroll through and try to find that post you like later, or if you just have a little bit of time in between your kids and you were on your Facebook for a minute and you saw some things, you can hit save, save, save. And then later when they're in bed and you want to read them, you can go back and read them. It's really handy. But I want you to start hitting a bunch of those the rest of the night, maybe tomorrow, because I'm going to do my the Tiny Torch video for you guys. And then what this does is you can sit at the beginning of the week and you can plan your whole week's Facebook posts down to the time. So if you're with a bunch of friends that are in the morning, you want to post them in the morning when they're sitting in line at school or something, and a bunch of the moms are on there at Facebooks, and you want to do it maybe like 8:30 in the morning, you can do that. All your posts, they'll post about 8:30 in the morning, and then dinner and everything, and so you think about 6:30 is a good time when most of your mom friends are able to get on Facebook again, so you can do your evening ones at 6:30. And you can pre-program your Facebook posts, and it's amazing for going on vacation, for just saving time so we can do more of our DIPAs in contacting people. So this will be exciting, so watch that. And then look at this little quote. I loved it. I used to care what people thought about me until one day I tried to pay my bills with their opinions. Is that perfect or what? Think about that, okay? I love that. So let's go over a little bit if somebody shows interest in Plexus. You can add them to our Tickled Pink testimonial on Facebook. This can be a friend. This can be somebody you met at the store. This can be a family member that they're not ambassadors, okay? They can be customers or people that are thinking about becoming customers. You can ask them to send them your email address and send out an informational email. Look in Tickled Pink. There's a lot of them already in there that you can just copy and paste and change up a little and put your name in there. Or my favorite way to do it is send them a private message and just privately talk to them. Don't give away a lot of information on Facebook. And be careful when you're commenting in people's posts also. I want to start being careful. When somebody does a post on Facebook and they're trying to help their friends understand it, and then we come along, us ambassadors, and go, oh my gosh, so awesome, you're almost at your goal, or go for it, you're going to hit your personal volume this week, or whatever. what are we doing? We're kind of ruining that post to all their friends, right? So when you comment for people, which all of us need to do for our Facebook family, we need to just pretend almost like we are learning for the first time about what they're saying. So if you notice when I comment, I always go, oh, wow, really? How exciting. Because you want to kind of start excitement in those posts of your friends. You don't want to talk about plexus or good job for your goal or anything like that. Because that's going to turn people off. They're going to go, see, that's all they're into. They're all about their money. So remember that when you're commenting on our friends' posts, make it look like you're one of their friends, okay? And you can share your testimony. Like, I'll go, wow, that's so awesome. I love how this makes me feel also, or whatever. Keep lists. So many people will fall through the cracks if you do not. So I know a lot of people like to use their phone, which is fine. But truthfully, if you can carry a little notebook like this, these are very easy to find all over. This has a little leather on it. Or your calendar, which that's what I do. You just want to put anything in here of people that were inquiries. You can even keep a log of your Facebook posts, like who liked my post, people that had said no to me, some potentials. Lists are awesome because if not, you're going to forget about people. You're going to miss out on a lot of things. Okay, we're going to go over this little sales statistic. They showed this at convention a couple years ago, and I think it's important for us to remember because it's easy for us to get discouraged if we're so excited and we go and share it with somebody and they're like, no, I don't want it. And so let's read what this says. Okay, 48% of salespeople never follow up with the prospect. 48%. That's half. 25% of salespeople make a second contact and then stop. 25%. 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts and then they stop. And only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. Okay, remember that because 2% of sales are made on the first contact. 3% of sales are made on the second contact. 5% of sales are made on the third contact. 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. But look at this. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. So there's a lot of people on our team now and people that are very, very successful, have amazing personal testimonies because I didn't give up when they told me no 4 or 5 times. And remember, I always say I'm like a pit bull, and I'm going to hold on until they say yes. So they'll keep saying no, 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 and I keep asking, and especially for meetings. Some people will invite a person to a Thursday night meeting, and they say, no, I can't make it. Ask them next week. No, I can't make it. That's number 2. Ask them next week. No, I can't make it. Pretty soon they're going to go, I'm going to go so she'll get off my back. But guess what? They go. What happens to everybody that comes to our meetings? I'm not going to answer because all of you already know. And those of you that don't come to our meetings, pretty much we have 100% yes rate when you get them to the meeting. Okay, what to do when someone shows interest. Not everyone needs the same Plexus combo. Here's how to decide which Plexus products you want to need to start. Number 1, it says slim in the block. Let me get a drink. Now, this is for somebody who wants to improve your health, typically not on medication, no sweet cravings, no chronic health problems, and they just want to lose weight. So this is an affordable way for them to start. You could start them on the slim with the block. You could start them on the slim with the accelerator. You could start them on slim with the boost. So we have 3 options on that one, okay? Picture number 2. You don't need to lose much weight, if any, but you want to improve your health, especially your gut and bowel health, boost your immune system, reduce sweet cravings, brain fog, fatigue, and acne. That's called our triplex, right? We know that, okay? And then number 3, this is kind of an old picture because number 3, we want to add 2 more products in there and not even the block. So I want to add the BioCleanse, the probiotic, the X Factor, and the Mega X. That is, you want it all. You want to improve your health by restoring your intestinal system, boost your immune system, reduce sweet cravings, brain fog, fatigue, headaches, acne gone, and lose weight. From what my customers say, they say those who take number 3 faithfully are having the best results in dramatic improvement with more than just their clothes size and what the scale shows. These are my favorite, along with X Factor and the Mega X, okay? But if you look over here, the number one is $99 retail. Number 2 is $125 retail for the triplex. Number 3 is $160. That in that picture is the triplex with the block. But with number 2 and 3, for $10 more, they can become an ambassador also and get that same price. So we need to start talking about, just like I think it was at Super Saturday, I'm pretty sure it was, we were talking about combos. You know, like if you think about Taco Bell and McDonald's and all those places, they are really smart, and it's the way we think. So you can buy things separate, but if it's in a combo, it's cheaper, but mentally it's something about, I got to get the combo. So, you know, what you can do, and I showed you that one, it's in our Tickle Pink files about the menu. Go back and look at that, because that shows how a lot of my friends, and even myself, I'm doing it now, where I'm showing them this price, and then there's this price, and then you show them the middle price, and most people will go for the middle price. And the middle price is the triplex. Okay? Okay, let's keep moving. You reap what you sow. You will get out of what you put in. What kinds of seeds are you sowing, and what will you harvest? At our Super Saturday, they said something really good, and I loved it, and I wrote it down, and I hope I can remember what it said, but it said something like, if you do Plexus part-time, you'll get a paycheck part-time. So that to me is really important, because I have people that get this amazing paychecks with Plexus, and they're so excited, and then a couple months pass, and then they call me and they're like, you know, I'm not making hardly any money anymore. You know, I don't know why. And then I start asking questions, and they're like, completely didn't stop doing their DIPA. They've completely stopped sharing Plexus. Something in their families happened maybe, or whatever. But once I remind them, they're like, oh, yeah, that's true. So we have to remember this. Okay, so let's look at this. Knowledge is power. So Zooms are really important. We're going to have these every Monday nights now from 5:30 to 6:30 to remind you and to help you bring on your new ambassadors, you know, to learn. The DIPA's group chats, I'm going to form up more of them. We have quite a few going right now, but I'm going to start more and have about 6 to 8 in a DIPA chat. And it'll be, I'll put you in with about 6 or 8 others that are on your goals, what you were going for. And you guys will support each other by saying done every day after you do your DIPAs. And they're working amazing. We'll talk about that later. YouTube videos, I wrote down some there for you that you should be looking at and sharing with your new ambassadors. You know, Sonia Dudley, Sarah Marble. I want you to add Melissa Eckenhorst. She's a new one that I've been watching a lot of her videos. She's a Diamond Ambassador, and I love her spirit and her heart. Ame Darling, Nicole Pink Drink is amazing. RTPI, that's tonight if you guys have time. If you feel like doing education tonight, after this call is going to be our call from Helen and Sonia, which they're going to do a recap of Super Saturday. And then after that is the RTP, which is Rock the Pink. And they're having an amazing, I forget who it is, but it's somebody awesome also. That's tonight too. So you could have a whole night on Monday nights of education for yourself instead of the Bachelor. Just record it. No, just kidding. Kristen Abart is really good, and then Plexus University. Those are the ones I recommend. So Thursday local meetings for all of you guys. Put that on your calendar. Start making that a priority from a night to go out once a week. This is exactly how I got to Emerald, is that Thursday night. And those of you that live away, I recommend and I really challenge you guys to start these. Start it in your house. That's how I started it. I started with 1 or 2 people. And then the next week, nobody came. And then the next week, 2 people came. And then the next week, it just started growing and growing. But you got to start somewhere, right? So you're going to have this amazing, amazing tool. Those of you that went, you got this tool. There's those amazing Plexus product guide cards in there. Use these cards for your little meeting. Just go over them. I mean, it is amazing. And then the team pages. Team page, look in the files. There's tons in there. And then our back office, our new back office is amazing. Okay, this is kind of some of the history of Plexus, which I'm not going to really go over this tonight. These are all our products, which I'm going to do that in maybe one night. I'll do a month. I'll just do training on our product. This is some key to success right here. I wanted to go over tonight. Can everybody mute? Let me see. I can't. My mouse isn't working. I don't know why. Somebody needs to mute. Yeah. Let me see here. Wait, I can see it up here. Manage. Oh, it's so exciting, you guys. We have 20 people on here tonight. That's exciting. I just don't have a mouse. That's so weird. Okay, that's much better. Now I have to get that off. Do you see that on the screen?
Yes.
I know. Now I can't get it off because I don't have a mouse.
No, I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, well. Shoot. I'm not sure how to get that off there. Let's go up here. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. I don't have a mouse. How do you not have a mouse? Oh, no. Sorry, just a second. I got to try to find my mouse. I'm stirring. Get out of my way. Escape, maybe? Oh, yikes. Oh, there we are. Yay. Found it. Okay, got it. All right, key to success. What people think it looks like, but look what it really looks like, you guys. It's true, okay? Please know that. This does not mean when I'm going to go to the top, it's going to go whoop straight up, right? No, we're going to have a little loops and dupes and around and about and over and up and then you're going to get up there, okay? So get that. And look at this one. I love this. Don't give up. You're closer than you think. So many people. Look at this guy. Look how close he was to his gold mine, to diamond. Look what he did. I've seen it over and over, and I'm like, oh, my goodness. Okay? So here's a couple ways. Be professional. Be professional in everything you do now. We're representing Plexus. We're the first pioneers of it. Even the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you portray yourself on Facebook, be very positive. If you have bad things going on in your life, don't do it on Facebook. Don't share it on Facebook. Really don't share political things on Facebook or anything that could make somebody like, you know, because we're representing Plexus, but truly for me, I'm representing the Lord. So you really need to like really think professional, okay? Get some business cards. If you don't have any business cards, go on Vistaprint for your first ones. Put in Vistaprint sale in Google, and you can get some for like $5 for 100 or something, really cheap. And I love the graphics Nanny. She's right here in Atascadero, and she's got some really good ones that we can use. But it's key to have business cards. And then in our back office, we have the packets that we need to make up also. And what that packet is, I'll tag everybody, but it's the Plexus ingredients. It's what is Plexus, and let me tell you about Plexus or something like that. Those three things, if you print them out and then you just staple them together, and I fold them in half, and then I just keep them in my purse, or you can just keep them in your book bag or whatever you have, and you want to leave that with people all over town. Just flood the town with that, with your information on it, and start working that way with it. So work your business. You can work part-time, but you're going to get that part-time paycheck, but not sometime. I love that. Look at that again. You can work part-time, but not sometime. Consistency is key. So it's key even on Facebook, your Facebook posts. Let's say you get on there and you're just having a great week, and you're like putting Plexus on there every single day. And then the next week you're just like, somebody said Plexus doesn't work, or you just are feeling kind of, I don't know. And then you kind of stop posting and all that. Well, guess what? All those people that were excited and reading all your posts, then all of a sudden they don't see them at all. They're like, oops, maybe that stuff isn't what she said it was. Maybe it doesn't work. It just puts doubt in people's minds. So just try to be consistent in that. That really works. Educate your ambassadors. You want to be duplicatable. This is so easy, you guys. This is nothing to be complicated. We do not want to make this complicated. The simpler, the better. That's one reason why Plexus is so awesome. It's simple to even take. Think about it. You pour it in a thing, shake it, and drink it. It's very, very easy, and we want to make the business easy also. The busier you are, the more successful you are in Plexus, truthfully, because you're out and about. When people say I'm too busy, I can't do Plexus, I just kind of I want to argue. If I know them, I'll like say something, but if not, I just have to keep my mouth shut. But the busier you are, you have more opportunity to share. Okay, so look at it that way. Keep in touch with your customers, but flip them to ambassadors the moment they have any success. I have preferred customers, but they don't last very long because they start calling me and saying, all the girls at work want to try it, or they start ordering more. And so I just get a hold of them and go, come on, you got it $34.95, get your own store so you can get commission on it. Okay, second month, follow up with emails or messages. When they start sending referrals, you need to ask them and say, hey, come on, you got to start doing this yourself, because once you explain it, they really appreciate it. Okay, so we're getting close. We have about 5 minutes, but we started a little bit late. So I'm going to go over the comp plan a little bit, just because this is where a lot of you, I don't think, understand what this can do for you financially by just getting people healthy. I went from a couple $100s a month to up to a couple $1,000s a month by getting my family on Plexus, truthfully. So the more you share and help get people healthy, you're going to get wealthy. I love that. You're getting healthy and wealthy at the same time. That should be our new motto. So this comp plan chart is in your back office. It's also, I want to say it's in our article pink, but if it's not, after I hang up with this, I'm going to write it down. I'll put it in there. Print it off. Print this out. Comp chart. Print this out. Put it in your binder. Tape it to your wall. Have it where you see it, because this is where you're going to start moving up the ranks. Look over there where it says ambassador rank. And I want you to look, the associate just means that's when you signed up, okay? You don't have, your backup order's not on. You didn't sponsor anybody. An ambassador is when you have paid your $34.95 and you have your backup order on. You're called an ambassador. A senior ambassador is when you have 1 or 2 people underneath you. You become a senior ambassador, okay? A silver ambassador, that's our big one, and that's the one I really love to try to get everybody who starts to be a silver ambassador like their first month. Get them going off first. I mean, you tell them, get 3 of your close friends and family to do this with you. Start your journey together. When they turn silver, they're going to get a $100 bonus. Go across this thing and you can see. You go all the way over. And that one-time achievement bonus, $100. Plus, you're going to get paid on 5 levels down. So I have some people that have signed up 2 people, and then one of those people have signed up a person, and then they've signed up a person, and they signed up a person. But the person, if you're not silver, you're only getting your person. You're not getting those 2 down below you, on the 4th and 5th level. So you want to make sure that you're a silver ambassador. Now, gold is exciting because you get a $250 bonus. But let me go to my next slide so it explains it a little more. Okay, just a second. Here, right here. Okay, so we're going to talk about the retail commissions. Okay, 15% you get on your personal volume from $100 to $499. It's really 101, because at 100 PV, that's what you need to hit every month. Personal volume, that means. But 101 to $499, you're going to get 15% back on. That's only 2 or 3 people getting them on the Plexus products, right? But 25% you get back if you get to 500 and above. And in Tickled Pink, we call that the High Five Club. So anybody that hits the High Five Club, I list you every month. It's really exciting because truthfully, when you do that, you get $100 back by the end of the following month, which pays for helps pay your product. You should always have a goal of a 500 PV every month. And I remember when I first started, I thought, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. I can't afford that. I'm not asking you to do that. If you're getting people on the product and you're sharing and you're sending them to your website or you're ordering product for them at wholesale, that's only maybe 3 people getting the triplex plus your products, and you're over 500. And you will get your products almost paid for next month. So let's think about that. I mean, we have people in here that are in the Double High Five Club every month. That's over $1,000. Then we have it called a Sky High Club, and that's $2,000 and above. And if you think about it, $2,000 in sales that you've helped people, you get 25% of that back. That's a good little salary right there, right? What is that? 2, 4, what? I don't know. I'm not really good at math. No, I am. I have to figure it out. Okay, the preferred customer bonus is awesome. This is huge too, because if you have somebody that's a preferred customer, you're going to get a preferred customer bonus. And on that chart, you're going to see in the little square, let me go back right here. See right down here on the bottom, it says preferred customer bonus. So if you have somebody sign up to be a preferred customer, if they go, yeah, I just want to be a customer of yours, I don't want to join right now. They don't really understand. They just want to help you. So you can sign up for that. And let's say they're going to do the triplex, or let's just do the Plexus Slim. So they're going to order the Plexus Slim from you every single month. You get their PV, it counts, but you also get a $15 bonus every month added to that. So that's exciting because, and then if they did the triplex, that would be, here's this, the BioCleanse is $5 and the ProBio is $5. So that's like 15, that's $25. I think it's a $24 bonus if they buy the triplex as a preferred customer. So that's $109 go towards your 25% off, plus you get a $24 bonus on top. That's really amazing. Okay, let's go down here. The business building bonuses. So when you sell a welcome pack to somebody and they buy the $99 one, which is like the triplex, you get $25 from that. And those are paid weekly. So the following Friday, you're going to get paid. So if you're going and you're going, I want to make like $100 a week. That's kind of a goal of mine. Well, then you know that you need to do, I always do the $199 welcome pack because I like people to get the best deal or the best money for their boost for their money or whatever. And the $199 is for two Slims, 2 ProBio, 2 BioCleanse, and an X Factor for $199. You get $50 back to you. So you only have to do 2 people a week, and you're making $100 a week, $400 a month by helping those 2, 4, 6, 8 people start their Plexus journey. So that's very exciting. You also, your upline will get paid also. If we go back up here to this and you look, let me see where it is. Where does it show you? By levels. Yes, right here. Check out this box right here. Do you see my thing? So this is showing your level. The person that you signed up gets 5, and 3 levels down get 5, and then it goes 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I want to go back here and explain that to you. Okay, it's right here. Plexus pay points are worth about $3 each. When you have somebody underneath you that's an ambassador after they've bought their welcome pack and they spend $100 that month or their backup order comes, you're going to get a 5 by their name. If they're in their see in here, if they're in your first 3 levels, you're going to get a 5 by their name. Okay, so this one's Julie, this one's John, this is Jeff. Those are your 3 that you turn silver with. Okay, now every month these points right here are you're going to get, and they're worth $3 each. They kind of go back and forth because it's profit sharing. So this month it was $2.76 a month for this month. Well, that was for December, but November it was $3. So when you look at this, 5 times 3, that's $15. That's $15 a person underneath you. Okay? And also, like, you can add it up. If you have 20 underneath you, not just your 20, but your team's 20 times 3, or 20 times 5 is 100. Is that right? Wait, what am I saying? Yeah, 20 times 5 is 100. So that is 3 times 100. That's $300 right there when you turn gold. $300. Plus, when you turn gold, you get a bonus of $250. So that first month that you turn gold, you're guaranteed a minimum of $550. So we have 12 golds on our team, and this month we have a couple more that'll be turning, but I have no doubt that all of you, even on this call, could be gold in a month or two. If you fast start, which I skipped over right here, fast starts means you reach gold in your first 30 days. So if you're interested in doing that, get a hold of me or get a hold of the person that signed you up, and we will come to you and help you. And what happens there is you double all of your bonuses. So you get about $750 as a bonus. It's kind of exciting. Okay, so I hope you understand these. So as you go down farther in your downline, on your 4th level, that's your friend who signed up, her friend who signed up, her friend who signed up, her friend. Then your points start going down. So instead of 5, you get 4, which is 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. And 3 times 3 is 1. I have right now, this month I had 1,697 points. So figure that out. 1,697 points times $3. Plus, I'm in the Emerald pool, which is 3% of the entire company, which you could go ahead and add about another $1,800 to that. Plus, I had $2,000 in personal volume. So 2,000 times 20 or 25%, I get 25% of that. Add it to that. So that's a pretty nice little chunk of a chunk. And also my husband is gold. So we get his commission checks that average about $700. So if you add all that up, that's a little bit over $10,000 last month. And I'm just telling you guys this because you're my team. I don't go telling this on the big wall or anything. But I've done this under less than 2 years. And when you put your mind and soul to it, you guys can all do this, okay? Here's what I earned, and you guys saw yesterday I got my new car. I hope all of you got to see it. It's so beautiful, and I can't wait for all of you guys to see it in person. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And then we did the Maui and the Emerald pool, and I'm so excited for every one of you on this team because you're going to be doing that. And then there's Sapphire next and Diamond. And this is the power of 3, and then we're going to close up. This is very, very important because this can just rocket your business right off the roof, and it's very easy, the power of 3. Because what it does is, here's you, and you've shared Plexus with your 3 friends, or my case, it was my mom, my sister, and my best friend, okay? Then my mom, she told her sister, she told her pastor's wife, and she told her neighbor. And these 3 told their close friends. Well, guess what? The power of 3, as you keep going, look down here, your first level, 3 people, 15 points times 3, that's $45. Your second level, if they're turning silver, which we want them to help them, that 45 points times 3, that's $135. Third level, when they start sharing with them, 135 points, that's $405. Fourth level, this is just the power of 3, so they're just adding 3. 324 points times 3, 972. Fifth level, they do that with 243 people, 720 points times 3, 2,187. 1,248 points times 3, 3,744. It adds up quick. So this is a really exciting. If you can, write down for me Sheila Medina, Sheila Medina. She was our speaker at Super Saturday in Bakersfield, but she has a YouTube video called The Power of Three. And I would love for all of you on this call right now to go watch that sometime, and you'll be able to understand it. This is coming out tomorrow, everybody, so watch your emails. Our convention contest is coming out for 2016 tomorrow. And you guys starting out with your journey and getting ready to start getting your friends and family healthy, this is a contest that you can earn convention free. You can earn fancy dinners. You can earn travel vouchers so you're not paying for any gas or hotel. You can earn a black tie gala that I got to go to last year, and I had to dress up. They were in tuxedos, and I wore a long black dress to the ground, and Kenny G played for us. I mean, it was amazing. So this is exciting. So watch your emails tomorrow because this will be coming out. I'll be sharing on Tickled Pink also a bunch of tips and stuff because I want all of you guys to get involved in this because it's really exciting. And I think we're almost done. This is kind of questions and answers because what I would like for you to do, I don't have time, but he who asks a question remains a fool for 5 minutes. He who asks a question. He who does not ask remains a fool forever. I really liked that because don't sit there and go, this is a dumb question I don't want to ask, or you just feel like there's so much to learn, I don't even know where to start. Please don't be like that because you look at me or some other people or even the person that shared Plexus with you and you think, wow, they know so much and there's so much to learn. But I want you to remember, anything new that you start, you're always like this, right? Think about going to school or if you went to college or if when you were learning how to drive a stick shift or anything like that. Everything was hard and it didn't make sense and it was confusing and you thought you'd never learn. Snow skiing for me, I thought, oh my word, I got on that thing and I'm like falling and hurting and couldn't get up. And then the next day I went and did it and it was so much fun. So you just gotta ask questions and realize that this is not a hobby. Hobbies cost money. Hobbies cost a lot of money. So we talked about that at Super Saturday. This isn't a hobby, okay? This is something God chose you to do, to share this amazing life-changing product because it's changed you or it's changed a loved one of yours. You believe in it. This company is amazing and we have an amazing tool. So I'm very, very excited for your future. Every Monday I'm going to be going over this so you'll get better at it. Go on those YouTube videos that we learned tonight that we wrote down. Study for yourself. Just get in there and dive in and learn. Turn the TV off. There's so much to learn with Plexus. It's exciting to learn the human body, learn the ingredients in our products. And then when you go to share, it's so much easier because you're like, you know. But if you don't know, just say, sorry, I don't know. Let me get the answer for you. Okay? Don't let that stop you from sharing. All right? So I'm going to stop it now because I've gone over. I'm really sorry. I apologize. This was kind of the first one, so now I got to kind of fix it a little bit. But we're going to change it up, like I said, when everybody gets the new welcome packs because they're amazing. So I hope you learned stuff tonight. In a few minutes now, you can go on and learn more from Helen and Sonia. I posted it in Tickled Pink. It's a phone number that you just call the phone number and you can listen to it. I highly recommend that. And then I'll go ahead and post the Rock the Pink link. It's something you can watch on your computer also, and you can learn tonight from that also. So everybody can unmute to say goodbye, and I'm going to stop the recording somewhere. I don't know where. So goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
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 I hope you learned stuff. Did you learn?
Yes. Bye. Yes.
Oh, good. I'm so excited for every one of you, and I know this is going to be an amazing year. And get more people on here next week. We had 20 today on here. So let's try to get at least 25 next week, okay? Is that good? Okay. We'll talk to you all later. Have a great night.
You too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye.